one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Kenny Lofton goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. So now to the plate, Oscar Mercado. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to Mazeroski. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Indians fail to score. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Posada comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Certainly would, and you hope yesterday they didn't empty out the bucket of runs. They'd like to use some of those runs today and hopefully secure another victory.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Next for New York, Ted Williams. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-1 to Ted Williams now. The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. The pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Don Mattingly will bat next. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Drilled right back up the middle. Hernandez at second. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Yanks held in check. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping up now, Ryan Rocchio, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes
it's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Omar Vizquel. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-2.
Hey, you'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Third inning, no score to this point. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Cesar Hernandez waits on deck. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now a throw over. Runners back. Runner at first here, one man out. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And this one is off the glove of Posada. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. 2-1. Here it is. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. The 2-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Honus Wagner. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. He's set. Now the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted into center field. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Striding in once again, Roberto Perez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Carlos Santana, and it's fouled away. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Kenny Lofton. Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues.
In now, Oscar Mercado. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Reggie Jackson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Right fielder looking up. Goodbye, home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Lou Gehrig. Sent out to straightaway center field. Doby is camped under this one. One down.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mickey Mantle. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One out, nobody on. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing hard liner to left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
To the plate now, Jorge Posada. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Ted Williams will be next. The 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We played 4. Now 1-0 Yanks. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Brian Roquillo. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. One man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. Swing and a ground ball for Mazeroski at second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Indians go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Ted Williams. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 23, John Mattingly.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up steps Don Mattingly. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep
number
lineup?
9.
I mean, even the 8, 9 hole
baseman.
hitters are solid
Yeah.
big league players.
You know, Mark, these days
Mazeroski.
you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
At the plate, Bill Mazeroski, and a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 1 and the Indians nothing. Ready for another shot now. Larry Doby. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
So coming to the plate, Franmil Reyes. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit in the air to right field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Stepping in, Roberto Perez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Hey!
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Perez is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Hannes Wagner. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now here it comes. Misses, ball 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Coming to the plate now,
The
Eddie
third baseman.
Matthews. No hits to
Eddie.
this point.
Matthews.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball 4.
Victory!
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder,
Reggie Jackson will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Grounded to first. Santana's got it. One there. On to first, and you guessed it, another double play. Their 5th of the ball game so far, and this one ends the inning. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. So now Carlos Santana. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
The 2-1 home. This is line to left. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
So now to the plate, Kenny Lofton. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Fouled off.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Strike three called, and that's a big out, number one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Omar Vizquel. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a liner. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Second base.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Cy Young was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Cy Young.
So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Young, an Ohio native. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. This is pulled into right. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. But it's offline. He scores. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Striding in, Larry Doby. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Here's the 1-2. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Four runs here in this half inning. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Indians 4 and the Yankees 1. Hunter Wood gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
44, Hunter Wood.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. To 1-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2. Swing and a high chopper. And that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey.
Digging in and looking for more, Mickey Mantle. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Drilled on the ground to short. Vizquel brings it in, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Now at the plate, Jorge Posada, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Posada behind a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
In now, Ted Williams. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Ready with the 1-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Rocchio has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. They trail it 4-1. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll start us off in the 8th. One ball and 2 strikes to count. So the Bronx Bombers entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale. Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The left fielder.
A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Striding into the box, Kenny Lofton, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Digging in now, Oscar Mercado. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the left fielder. He dives, but he can't make the play, and this one hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-2, full count.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Nick Whitgren will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Nick Whitgren.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Don Mattingly. The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Line drive to left. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So digging in now, Bill Mazeroski. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
To the plate now, Hannes Wagner. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Omar Vizquel. Scorched to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And another foul ball. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Still even at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
Full count. 3-2.
Larry Doby is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
At the plate, Larry Doby. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
At the plate now, Franmil Reyes. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count 1-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 1-2. Grounded to the right. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Catfish Hunter enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. So now to the plate, Roberto Perez. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the Indians 5 and the Yankees 1. Phil Maton, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eddie Matthews. And that misses 2-1. Now the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Goodbye, home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Reggie Jackson. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. Lou Gehrig is on deck. The 3-1. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 2-1 on its way.
Back outside.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Brad Hand takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Brad Hand.
Mickey Mantle will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-2 the final today. The Tribe jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Aaron Savali earned his 5th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes.